guys, welcome back to the guest house. Our guest house is sounding like a haunted house with that squeak, and that squeak reminded me that we are past due for a little bit of lubrication maintenance on the outside of the guest house. That is my job, and I have been lax. So today I'm going to go ahead around the outside of the guest house and make sure that everything that needs to be lubricated is. And while I'm at it, I'm just going to show you all the products that I use and how I make sure that everything is lubricated, working properly, moving freely, and protected. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Okay, so the first product that I use that I really love, and it's so simple, it's ridiculously simple, is key lock lubricant. So when we first got the RV, the guest house, all of the locks were really hard, and I was afraid that I was going to literally break a key in one of the outside compartments. And so I just picked this up at the hardware store. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it pretty much everywhere. It's you know, pretty generic stuff. Well, it's DuPont, but and all you really do, it's pretty easy. It's got this little, you stick it in there, you just squeeze a tiny bit into the lock, and then you work the lock with the key. And so it really makes a big difference, because then the keys move freely and you're not afraid you're going to break a key. Unlock the door before you try to open it. So, lock's lubricated. So the second product that I use is exclusively for underneath the trailer. It's for the, we have stabilizers. Some people have levelers. Some people have landing gear. But this stuff is really great. It is also safe for anything electronic. So if you end up spraying over something electronic to try to prevent corrosion, it'll do that. But we use the 303 corrosion coat protectant, and I put it on all of the joints in the landing gear, all of the joints in our stabilizers. That's what we have. The fourth item, if you guys have seen my sticky windows video, you know that has been something that was something that really drove me crazy. It doesn't really anymore, because I found this product. So in that video, I went through all of the products that I tried, and I basically ended up thinking, well, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the bone tool to pry the windows open every time, because nothing really worked. Well, I got this kind of right before I finished making that video, and I hadn't used it yet, but I have since used it, and it is actually the one product that does work, and it's this 303 rubber seal protectant. It has a shoe polish applicator, and so you just basically rub it around and leave the windows open for a couple of minutes to let it kind of dry. It doesn't dry completely, which is fine, but it's not goopy, and it's not oily, and it's not gross like some of the others were. And it actually does work. And I had recommended it to some other people, and they tried it, and they concurred. They said, yeah, it actually does work. So that was pretty great. Okay, so with the window lubrication, first things first, I always have bone tool handy. Now, a lot of people say, oh, just use a credit card, just use a butter knife, just whatever you use, make sure it's soft and smooth, and not soft, but smooth. It doesn't have any rough edges. You don't want rough edges, because you don't want to jab into the seal. Now, I just opened my windows, and I like unlocked them from inside, and I put the bone tool in, and I didn't need it, which is pretty great, because I haven't lubricated in, I don't know, it was probably last year sometime. Anyway, so I'm going to do that now just to show you basically how this works. So here we go. Just all the way around And just if there's any drips, just sop it up with the tip. And if anything drips down here, just use one of your trusty Costco chamois and just sop it up. Anyway, so that's pretty much all there is to it. It's really not complicated. Good thing is now I'll just leave the window open for maybe 10 minutes just to let that kind of dry, and then I can close the window and it's all good. Next time over. The third product I use was recommended by my friend Michelle after she took her Airstream to Jackson Center to the Airstream dealer. They recommended this for their awning arms. So we have a powered awning, and lubricating the arms and the pistons up up here in the awning, I'll show you those, really makes a difference. It helps the motors not work so hard and just keeps everything nice and slick. So you notice I'm a shorty, so I need a step stool for anything that's higher than, say, here. Okay, so last product, number 5, but certainly not least, is a product that I actually purchased before we took delivery of the trailer. And the reason is because Barry and I had basically binge watched the longest running, continuously running RV YouTube channel ever. Which I think says something. And some of you already know who I'm talking about. We're talking about Sean and Christy Michael from Long Long Honeymoon. Well, Sean constantly talks about this product. And I will tell you what, he is not wrong. They have a lot of experience, so they're kind of trustworthy, right? So I bought this product when he talked about how important it was to make sure that everything stay lubricated. And after having the trailer for a while and just kind of seeing how, you know, all of the various mechanical moving parts, it is really, really important. Now, this is a product that I use on hinges almost exclusively, and the steps, and it's like life-changing. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it is pretty amazing. It lasts a really long time. I used it maybe a year ago, and the door just started squeaking a couple of days ago. In any case, I'll show you how that works, and let's get to it. Now that I've sprayed it, I'm going to open it and close it several times. Oh wait, first time. Do you remember the haunted Halloween squeak that used to be there? So basically what you want to do though is you want to just open and close it a few times. It works it right into the hinge. And then you close and you're good to go. Ooh, it got kind of hot out here today. We went from overcast, which is kind of perfect to do this kind of work, to completely clear sky. There's a few clouds, but they're those beautiful puffy clouds that mean good weather. So it is a beautiful day. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. And if you have any questions about any of the products that I used, please let me know in the comments below. If you like this video and you'd like to see some more, give us a thumbs up. How about subscribing? That would be great. And if you hit the bell, it's right down there. You hit that bell. The bell will notify you when we've published a new video, and you can watch it right away. I think that would be awesome. In any case, thanks so much for being our guest, and I'll see you next time.